we can't control, but affects us all. For some, the weather can have a big impact on their livelihood and even survival. There needs to be a way for everyone to access the best possible weather information. Between 2005 and 2014, $93 billion was lost in crop and livestock productions due to natural hazards and disasters in developing countries. Weather-related disasters may slow overall economic growth, especially where agriculture and food production still account for a large share of gross domestic product and employment. Financial losses from droughts, floods and storms can cripple families, communities and even nations, leaving them in poverty loops. Inaccurate or non-existent weather forecasts affects many farmers in developing countries. Thor is here to change all of that. Thor is a global, open and decentralized weather data platform using blockchain technology, removing silos from weather data, enabling innovation and a borderless infrastructure. Weather station owners and forecasters will be incentivized to contribute high-quality data and improving coverage. Rarer and higher quality data points will result in greater rewards. Thor will enable more reliable and accessible weather forecasts, ultimately enabling farmers to make better choices and reduce financial losses. Contributors are rewarded with the Thor Weather Data Read Token. People or organizations who want to read data, such as weather forecasters, insurance companies or researchers, use tokens to gain access. So how are we going to get this data into the hands of farmers? Using a simple feature phone, farmers can request a forecast from Thor Weather via SMS. This is just the beginning. The benefit of an open system is that it fosters an ecosystem of innovative weather services. To find out more, visit us at thor-weather.io and join the democratization of the world's weather data.
And I'm Steve.
And I'm Bio.
And I'm Charlotte.
And I'm Yuli.
We are Team Thor.
I grew up in a family of farmers, so I've always understood the importance of weather and the impact it can have on our livelihood. I remember when I was young and my dad would take me through the fields and he'd showed me how delicate wheat was. But he also showed me the devastating impact heavy rain could have on our wheat fields. Thanks to the accuracy of weather forecasts, we could always plan ahead and we could harvest early to make the really most out of our land. So I never really realized how lucky we were to have these weather forecasts available to us, because in my research I realized developing countries have such limited weather forecasts that they have to resort to guessing the weather or praying for weather. 80% of food consumed in the developing world is coming from millions of rain-fed farms, and they are using outdated forecasting methods. Agriculture is the single largest employer in the world, and more reliable forecasts would mean more reliable income for 40% of the world's population. We all met at a blockchain hackathon in London earlier this year, which was sponsored by the Bank of Papua New Guinea. So Charlotte, Bio and Yuli, they come from a commercial background, which nicely complemented Steve, Iffy and myself, who are all three of us software engineers. Despite our different backgrounds, we realized quickly that we shared the same values, so we clicked and we started working together. During the weekend, we got the opportunity to interact with Papua New Guineans who told us how terrible and unreliable the weather forecasts were in Papua New Guinea. They also shared with us that 80% of the GDP in Papua New Guinea comes from agriculture. This really validated to us that Thor can have, in a country like Papua New Guinea, a huge impact on the population and their livelihoods and their GDP. Weather doesn't stop at borders. It is a global concern and opportunity to enable the poorest people in the world to lift themselves out of poverty.